Video on the channel. My name is Arton_winner. My real name is Arton. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I'm introducing myself, but anyways, I have a new replay for you guys today, and it takes place with the new Italian heavy tank branch that came to World of Tanks 2 weeks ago. It's right here, and this branch is really good. You guys should focus on it. Has pretty good gun depression, has a good turret to go with the gun depression. It's a fast tank, and it has 2 shells inside. This replay takes place with the Progetto CC55 Module 54. It's a tier 8 heavy tank, and it's really good. So check out the stats really quick. See the gun. So the gun again has 9 degrees of gun depression, which is really good for hold down positions. You want to go where there's mountainous areas, where there's some kind of protection for the lower part of your tank. But make sure you know that you can still shoot, and you should be doing pretty fine like that. Anyways, the gun has 2 shells. The first shell takes 8 seconds to reload, while the second shell takes 5 seconds to reload. Now the reload between the shots is 4 seconds. So if you reload both of the shots, you can shoot this one, and if you're waiting to reload the second shot, it's going to take 4 seconds plus 5 seconds, which is 9. Now the first shell takes 8 seconds, and depending in what kind of situation you're in, you're going to focus. Are you going to keep using the first shell, or are you going to keep using the second shell? And I'm going to show you that how you can, for yourself, when to use those shells and how to switch between them. And let's just check quickly. The average speed is 30 degrees, 30 kilometers per hour. It's a pretty fast tank. Now let's just get straight into the videos. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody in the comments did tell me that I can actually hide the bar, which I will right now, and it looks beautiful, so much better. Anyways, where your mom. But anyways, Donald Trump, yo. We have 3 heavy tanks, 1 medium, which is the WZ premium tank, of course, and 3 destroyers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 premium tanks, which is a lot in a way. Well, we do also. Anyways, they do have more heavier tanks, which means they might go heavy side. Because of this, I chose to go in the middle right here, so I can focus and see if we have mediums crossing, if we have heavy tanks crossing. And it's also, we see a lot of mountainous areas right here, and this is a good spot for my tank. So right here, just spotting a little bit. Spot a WZ, it's heading to town. Heavy side, which is interesting for a medium tank. So I decided to focus on him and go town. But luckily I did spot 2 heavy tanks, and I will change my position and focus on them. I also have support for the J Panther, so I know this is a good position for me. The Object 252U is a really good tank, really good armor. But again, if you're not a good player and just rush out without thinking, the tank is gonna die pretty quick. As you can see, I keep reloading my second shot. I'm not in a rush, I'm in a good position, and I don't need to be using my first shot. I get 1 more shot in, and now the object is a 2 shot from me, which means I will reload the second shot, shoot it, and then in just 4 seconds I can shoot out my first shell and just destroy them. And I'll probably reload the whole magazine again. So how I play this tank is I'm gonna keep using the second shell if I'm safe in dealing damage, and usually I'll use first shells in special situations where I can kill the tank, or I can quickly get 2 shots in before a tank hides behind some kind of protection. So again, I see the J Panther's not moving, so I'm just gonna reload my second shot, shoot him, and hopefully I can get another one in. But I do get spotted by the AMX, and I wanna fall back, but this freaking VK is behind me the whole time. Another shot in the AMX. Now he's exposed again, so I'm gonna get my second shot in, which I did. And I'm like, okay, I got my 2 shots in. My VK is looking at him. He's right there. He's gonna get another shot in, and I'm gonna finish him off. My English is horrible, but let's see how this goes on. Amazing gameplay. How do you, like, it's whatever. Now I have 3 targets, so I'm like, what's happening? Reload my second shell, and I'm like, let me focus on the J Panther. 1 shot in. Again, I'm gonna focus on the J Panther because he's so far away. He seems like a vulnerable target. I'm gonna reload my first shot, and I have my second shot ready to kill him. But I did bounce, or I did hit him, but it didn't finish him off, unfortunately. Trying to, reload. I keep hitting the VK. Again, this tank has really good armor, and he cannot pierce me. He has to expose his whole body in order to get to me. But I'm gonna roll both of my shells and just hit him for like 600 damage. So he's doing a mistake of exposing himself so much in this scenario. Reload my shells. He does shoot, so I don't need to worry about him shooting me. 1 shot in. The VK getting a shot in, which I did not believe he's gonna get. Finishing the the tank. My second shot is in. Finishing the AMX, and you always want to focus on enemies who have lower health, especially premium tanks, because they deal a lot of damage usually. Now it's a 3v2 situation. The J Panther is in the back. Oh shit, I don't know how to use that, but anyways, we have the Caliban right there next to us, and I remember the WZ from the beginning of the game. He was in town, and if I was a medium tank, I would flank. Donald Trump died. I would flank. So I was like, let me check where he is, and if I find him and kill him, I can also flank around the Caliban and get to him. Already 3,000 damage in. And I do spot him. Luckily, he's just a 2-shot for me. And he also seemed like he was a slow player for some reason. The enemy team wasn't that good. So J Panther also exposed himself. He wanted to flank. I was just lucky to get him right there. And I just me and VK against the Caliban, and this is a pretty good game. I was able to use my tank's gun depression to my advantage, my armor in a hilly position where they cannot penetrate me. I still have full health. Not that I got shot at all, but still with full health. Using my second shot to keep killing, hurting enemies, and then using the reserve shell to finish them off, and use them in special occasion when a tank is exposed and I can get both of the shots in. So I ended up with 5,600 damage, 6 enemies destroyed. I did get a mastery badge, which was pretty nice. And then this is the team stats. No damage done with a Charlemagne, which is such a good tank, which is crazy. And I actually did more damage than the whole team combined, which is pretty funny. This is their stats. But yeah, that was a really nice game. It's a really fun tank to play with. This is what I run here with equipment. This is just some provisions. I rarely use this except if it's a like a really light tank or something. But yeah, this is a pretty good tank. You guys should buy it. You should get it, work for it. Use the terrain, use the gun depression, use the shells, and don't peek out like the object. You be safe and be behind terrain, and you will be dealing a lot of damage with this tank. There's no bad tanks, there's bad players, alright? So yeah, thank you for watching the game, and see you in the next one.